Okay, welcome in everybody. This is Doors to Divinity, Chapter 4, Episode 17. Last time the players were, they were exploring the passageways in this section of the ancient city, trying to. You guys were locating. You were following the trail. Oh, you were, yeah, right. You were following the trail to the Kobold encampment, and there you discovered that the Kobolds had been eviscerated, their bodies dumped
Blade.
on top of a large fire, and just like their remains scattered, throughout the encampment. Nothing left. You then followed a trails that kind of led off to the south toward what you learned was the Mushroom Kingdom, which is where you are now. But on the way, you discovered that these lightning elementals had been released from the top of these small towers that had contained them. You also found battery storages, which had been charged, what appeared recently. And you also discovered that the mistress, Mistress Balana is her name, had been hoarding all the water in a very large, like heated tub in one of her rooms, and she'd been using the imps to collect this. And so you guys used some of that water in order to use the coolant, I believe. Is that correct?
Well, we no,
You were you
we
got the
tricked her into
coolant and brought it back.
we tr-
I think something like that.
well we
But
got. I thought there was water there. I thought we got water.
you did.
Well,
You
what we
did get
did
water.
was we tricked an imp into going into the water. Thought the water was tainted,
Right.
so we suggested we would replace the water. We
Thank
gave
you,
the
Trident,
water
for
to
the
the tree
sub. I
people
appreciate it, dude.
that let us
Pip.
pass, and that gave us access to new sources of water, which we brought back to the imps to make the mistress get off our backs and give favor with the mistress.
Yes. Okay. That is
And
correct.
then we also originally thought the kobolds were like maybe chill and like kind of seemed suspicious that they were killed. But now we're learning that these sweet little mushroom people wanted the other party to do it because they were attacking the mushroom people, which just didn't seem like a good idea. But
Yeah.
now I think they're kind of more vulnerable now too, because the kobolds were keeping them kind of isolated from the rest of the dungeon.
Yeah, and Mayor Mush did
And
tell you the details of the stories. They had this elder Grand Mush who had been the one who like kind of oversee the town for a long period of time. But it turned out it was actually a kobold who'd polymorphed themselves and was basically sending the eldest mushrooms off north to be sacrificed to these kobolds, and that's how they were feeding the elders. And it became sort of questioned, like, why isn't Grandmush being sent if she's the oldest? And questions were raised, and then obviously this discovery happened. They have told you about this other party of adventurers. They do tell you these adventurers' names. One of them is a Herongon by the name of Pip. The other is Sandy, who appears to be sort of a bookworm. Allegedly, she works in an archaeology department somewhere in Paradise Bay with the Clockwork Guild. There is also Fungi, which is a druid. They tell you that fungi appear to be very interested in the plant life down here in the ancient city, as compared to the plant life up above, which is now all Shadowlands, right? So he's just very, very invested in this hopeful recovery. Okay, so with that being said, what is your plans for this session?
where are we now?
You're in the Mush Kingdom, which is
Oh,
here in section 85.
this is
Um,
still underground though,
hmm.
right?
You're still underground, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Um, well, last time we also found that the power is on and charged up from the lightning elementals behind us,
Yep.
up back towards the Cobalt massacre, and probably want to get to the bottom of what that's about and why that's charged up. And then also still just trying to get a lay of the land down here, really. I mean, we we know Mistress probably bad. Uh we know now with Nizo and stuff, we have a little more backstory on the history of this place. And the Warforged. It seems like her goals align not with ours at all, like the opposite of what Nizo would want and what we would want. We don't want some fiend controlling an army of Warforged. I don't think that's a good thing. So probably trying to figure out how to stop her.
Okay.
And yeah, that's a general plan. I guess we'll still chat with Mayor Mush a bit. Do they like what's their setup here? Do they have are they just like kind of like nature dwelling people, like they just kind of like frolic in a field and dance around trees all day, or do they have like a society with like trade and like shops and stuff like that?
No, they're not big like artisans, if that's what you're asking. Though they might have some like cultural relics. They don't really have anything that's tradable per se. They mostly live off the land that's within this contained area. Some of them do wander in order to find other supplies, and on rare occasion, they go to what they refer to as the insect burrows, which is a separate section in the city and one that is very dangerous, but does provide certain resources to help them survive down here in the ancient city.
Kind of resources.
A lot of it is webbing from spiders that burrow through these very narrow tunnels in this insectoid area and arachnid area.
Grounded.
It is still was part of the city, but it's like pretty significantly collapsed. So many of the passages are very narrow, like 5 feet or less in most areas.
Okay. Um, I guess we'll talk to Mayor Mush a little bit more. Now, Mayor Mush,
Yeah.
do you do you have any idea why that other group may have charged up some batteries?
Well, we did ask him to, restore the area up there as best they could. I didn't intend for them to, recharge the batteries, but, I suppose they had to do what they had to do. I'm not sure exactly why. We don't really need the lights over here in our area. As you can see, we have bioluminescence, which helps provide all the light that we need.
Do you, are you aware of the power being used for anything besides lights? Could it possibly be weaponized and used against you?
Well, golly, not that I'm aware of. But it's certainly possible. There's all sorts of strange things down here, or so I've heard. I haven't wandered far myself, but, I've heard stories.
What kind of story? Like a rollback?
Well,
Looks over at Ruin.
are you sure you want to know?
Why not?
Well, you imagine these great gears that turn and make really loud noises. It keeps a mush up at night. I've heard of people falling down there and getting their legs caught in the gears, and they split right off. It's a terrible nightmare. Oh gosh.
I don't know. It sucks fun.
What are you trying? Getting your legs smashed up? That doesn't sound fun to me at all, friend.
I don't. It's not my leg.
Oh, you got a twisted sense of humor, this one. Anyway, you got any other questions for me?
Oh, oh, I sure am feeling that there. Oh, I'm so sorry about your legs. Uh, if it would help, I can make you shoes replacements for free to help you walk again. If any of you fine folk lose your legs, I'd be more than happy to give you free shoes that you could take the place of your legs.
Oh, you're a cobbler. I could use a good pair of shoes. You see, I usually have to run down over to the east to get the spider silk to make any good pair of shoes.
He points down at his feet, and you can see his webbed shoes is like kind of falling apart, and he's got like this stick on the bottom that acts as like a platform. It's pretty well crafted for what it is, but it is a makeshift pair of shoes.
Oh gosh, you got yourself a web-based shoe construction there, don't you know? Oh, I could get that fixed up in a jiff.
Well, call it what you like. I just call them my slippers.
Oh, that's charming there, bud.
Well, sure, how much, what can I, pay you? We don't really have gold down here.
Oh, I got plenty of gold there, friend. The idea of you sleeping peacefully after and not getting your legs chewed off by them gears there, oh, that's good payment enough for me.
How about you
Okay.
pay us like some treasure? Shiny.
Well,
Well, my friend there loves the shiny things.
I don't really have anything, shiny. The only thing that we have around here is a storage full of seeds.
Oh, Rowan, I think you might like a seed.
What seed? Mushroom seed?
No,
Something
like,
you'll plant in the ground.
yeah, that.
Well, how I gonna do with it? Eat it?
You don't garden much, do you? All seeds are used to
Yeah.
put into the ground, and they sprout into these wonderful different kinds of plants, and there's all kinds of variety of them. Just look around.
He points around toward the garden, and you see all these different kinds of plants.
And if you go north, there's actually some meat-eating plants, and we try to feed them when we can, but, well, honestly, I don't really do a lot of hunting, so last I checked, they weren't doing so great. Although fungi might have helped them.
Huh. Yeah, sure. If it's free, I don't care. Give me some.
When you say that you have seeds, do any of them come from Nepeta Cataria, otherwise known as catnip?
Oh, catnip! I think I've heard of that before. It used to be a very popular cafe item a long, long time ago. I actually saw this old metallic poster about it when I traveled over to the east side in the insectoid area. We don't really find that kind of stuff around anymore, but you might stumble upon it if you go east.
Well, I'm not gonna say thank you for that, but noted.
Yeah, out east there's a bunch of collapsed residential areas in the city, and, well, they didn't fare too well when everything came tumbling down. Oh, I should mention something that I forgot to mention to the other folks who came through here. Silly me. There is a strange group of folks running around these tunnels. They're devilish in nature. I don't know if you've seen any, but you might want to be careful for them. We don't interact with them too much. Well, we didn't, because of the kobolds being in the way.
Did you perhaps run into a fiend that goes by the name the Mistress?
I've heard the name.
Well, she's a bit of a smooth talker and probably just as dangerous as she is smooth. So I would be wary if you run into her.
Oh, I sure will. That sounds terrible. And be careful, there's other kinds of factions out there in the tunnels. I gotta be frank, I don't know them all.
Do you perhaps? I'm trying to remember. Did we get foreman key, or it had already been looted, right?
Had already been looted.
Yeah. Do you guys by chance have an extra foreman key so we can get around a little easier?
Well, no, actually.
Hmm. You know where we might find one?
Well, a foreman was stationed in each sector of the city. So, if you already picked one up in one area, you might try a different side.
All right. Well, it was a pleasure meeting you. Hopefully, we see you again. Is there
Likewise.
more of your kind around down here, or are you all there is?
Oh no, there's all kinds of us. Look over there.
He points to a bunch of different mushrooms.
You want to meet some of my cousins?
Just like not like just normal mushrooms.
Well, they're like me, you know. Oh, look right there. See that guy with the brown top? That's Cremini. That guy over there, what a hoot. That's Toadstool. He kind of fumbles a lot. One time the whole casing of seeds came crashing down inside the storage room. What a goof.
He sure sounds like a goof. Oh, I love humor.
Wait,
I do too.
So there's only
We're
one
fast
talking
friends
mushroom.
there.
No, there's a
No.
lot of them. He's pointing to them and calling them
Oh.
by their names. He said Criminy and Toadstool, his cousins that are
Oh,
out there.
I thought you were talking about like there's a bunch of talking mushrooms, and then there's also just like regular mushrooms that he's
Oh,
talking
no.
about.
No, there's tons of them. There's like residents all over the area. There's probably 100 plus, 200, something like that. It's a colony.
Are you how do you feel about non-talking mushrooms?
Well, now, don't take this the wrong way, okay? And I'd appreciate it if you looked at it from a non-judgmental point of view. Can you agree with that?
Sure.
Well, we raise them and we eat them up. Now, I know some people might think that is cannibalistic, but honestly, it's good for the health.
They're delicious. I don't blame you.
I appreciate you
my
being non-judgmental about it.
Sounds like
I'm
metaphor
always
eating steak.
I'm very open-minded when it comes to the culinary arts.
Sometimes when I put them in the fryer, I think I hear them screeching. I just tell myself that's the air coming out.
Holy
Now,
shit.
what about other magical mushrooms?
Well, that's where we draw the line.
Say,
If I started eating Cremini's
You
foot, we're gonna have a real problem around here.
but you don't. So, for instance, you wouldn't need a Sil Cyan mushroom.
Oh, now we're getting technical. Okay, sure, we could go that way. Let's see. Sil Cyan.
That's the level 6 one. I'm just curious if he would eat like lesser magic mushrooms, or if he just eats like totally not magic mushrooms.
Well, you see, Sil Cyan, that's not a sentient shroom, so I would probably partake in it, but usually we only consume those on festivals. Because, well, let's just say that things get a little bit, funny around here when everyone starts chowing down on some pan-cyans, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I understand. So, but like for instance, a blue buffalo cap wouldn't do too much. Would be a little more on a school night type of scenario.
Certainly.
Gotcha. Well, thanks for clearing that up for me.
Sure. Speaking of, happen to have some in my pocket. Here, why don't you try a piece? It's nice and dried, almost like a jerky.
He hands a little strip of, let's see, blue buffalo cap to each of you.
Oh, thank
Nice.
you very kindly there, friend.
I
I'd
accept
love to
it.
try your mushroom.
Chew on it a little.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your con save.
Oh God, he didn't he didn't prepare it right.
I gotta keep it.
Okay.
Yeah, Nizo doesn't eat it.
Okay.
Not
Kamaji-
sure this is something I want to put in my mouth just yet.
Izo just starts like batting at it with his paw a little bit.
Oh my god, I love Niza so much.
A world without catnip. I'm not sure I should have woken up here.
Doing the thing where they like kind of try and bury it, but don't actually bury it.
Yep. Takes the dirt with his back paws and just flies everywhere. Doesn't actually do anything.
You start to see colors swirling around you. The ground feels like it's breathing. Standard stuff. It's nothing too crazy.
Brill's got a 23. Does that affect anything?
You pass, and you seem to stomach it quite well, perhaps because you ate it on a full stomach. It doesn't have as large of an effect on you. You feel in a good mood.
Boy, I sure am just on top of the world there. It's filled me with sunshine and rainbows.
And what happened to me?
The ground is breathing and swirling.
But am I like freaking out or am I handling it?
You're handling it okay. It's like only a blue buffalo cap, so it's nothing too intense. But it is a very strong strain of blue buffalo cap because it is grown by the mushroom colony themselves.
I just like put my hands on the ground, stay planted.
It begins to swirl, and it almost opens up like it looks like the Silspore passage is opening up underneath you. You start to feel like you're falling through it. Roll a religion check.
This is just for Kamaji?
14.
You hear a distant voice singing, but you can't quite make out who it is. You get the feeling that it might be Rakana, but it's just too distant and indistinct to really grasp it. Any of the words, especially. Like, you can't make them out. And then, after a few minutes pass, you kind of recover your faculties, and you stand up, and you've recovered okay. You're in the room normally again.
Okay. Just tripping a little bit. I'm good.
Looks like you got a potent strain. Happens to me sometimes too. Well, if there's anything I can do to help you fellers out, you just let me know. I'm gonna go sit on the porch over there on my rocking chair for a while.
Rocket what?
A rocking chair.
Oh, like that? Like for an old dude?
Yeah, exactly like that. It's my
Oh.
favorite thing to do. Read an old book and sit there and relax with a cup of lemonade.
Oh boy, you sure are one of the fellas who's really got you're a man after my own heart there, you know. Oh boy, I sure do miss my rocking chair back home and my lemonade, you know.
I would think so. Sure is nice to have. I just wish I had some ice. You know, there used to be a section in the city where they'd freeze things, but well, it's all been ruined and melted, and well, it's no good anymore. It's too hot down that way now. All that lava river running through it. You know, I always reckon that's probably where those fiends came from. Anyway, you fellers enjoy yourselves.
Your story has touched me, you know. Boy, I sure would be sad if I didn't have any ice there. Tell you what, I'm gonna give you a gold piece.
Whoa, look at that!
Hey,
Well, I can't.
what about me?
Thank you
I
very
can't
much.
help you with your eyes predicament. I can make that beverage a little chiller for you, and I just use prestidigitation to chill his beverage.
Well, aren't you a walking freezer? Wish I had you around all the time. You know, if you could do me a favor, if you could clear a path to those freezers and somehow restore them to their former glory, well, I could have ice in my lemonade all the time.
Oh, you know,
Where-
guys,
where-
this sounds like a sacred mission, you know, to help a man reconnect with his ice there. Oh,
Where are these freezers?
Well, you gotta go north again. Through the passage you came in. And then you gotta go all the way past the kobold encampment and to the east. Now keep in mind,
Oh, is he talking where we got the water from?
Yep. In that direction.
Yeah, but how does that gonna benefit us? You got nothing. You don't have gold, you don't have shiny.
I've got lemonade! Fresh squeezed! I think you need to learn the true value of things, young lady. This gold piece here sure is pretty, but it's nothing like quenching your thirst with an ice cold glass of lemonade.
Fuck your lemonade, we're on an adventure.
Oh my! Oh, that's some vulgar language.
well, you know,
Well-
I tried to talk to her about it, you know.
You broke piece of mushroom.
Well, I really hope that you can recover from all that trauma that you've experienced, young lady. It sounds like you've been through a whole heap's worth.
I'm fine.
Well, I don't know about that. I think your head is twisted around.
What, you're a therapist? Are you gonna charge me now?
Well, actually, I am. Half of my time I spend being mayor mush. The other half of my time, I'm the city therapist.
Yeah, I can tell.
Oh, you're a therapist there? Oh boy, I've been really trying to work on my aggression.
You don't seem like the aggressive type, but I'll take your word for it.
Well, that's
Sometimes the real
because
angry ones surprise me.
That's because I've been
Oh,
working
I'm
on it, you know?
always angry.
Who's that?
Well, maybe he needs to work on his aggression to have more aggression.
Huh,
Oh, you know, maybe I do.
that could be a research paper. Work on your aggression to have more aggression.
You
Yeah,
know,
don't be such a nice
I
guy.
surely could do that, you know. Oh boy, you could teach me how to be aggressive, and oh, I could learn a lot from you.
He pulls this cap out of his back pocket and puts it on his head. He kind of starts rubbing his chin. Then he pulls out a cob pipe, lights it up,
Huh,
puffs out this ring of smoke.
I'll have to think about that. That's an interesting subject for research.
And he just keeps smoking his pipe. He walks over to his rocking chair on the porch, and you just kind of see him over there reading a book and taking notes on a notepad. He kind of waves goodbye. He seems to be getting busy now. Where would you like to go?
Nice.
Where
Well, are
does
we
it
really
come
gonna?
up?
We're just wasting our time with that, but I'm not sure anything else we were doing was worth it either.
Why isn't you gonna trying to find Emperor and make sure he's already dead? Like dead?
If he's still alive, I'm going to drive my sword into his heart myself.
Oh wait, did he say that he knows a way up? They said they go into the city sometimes, right? But it's really dangerous for them.
They go into the east side of the city. So to get there,
Or
you
they-
can go there, but it is a labyrinth. It's collapsed. The tunnels are very narrow. It's filled with insectoids and arachnids.
Oh, I thought he meant he goes up top.
No, he
I
would
thought he
like
knew
a
a way
path.
up.
He would like a path carved to the old freezers, and he wants to try and restore them so that they could store ice there, because the walls have been
No, I get that,
designed,
yeah.
for all that. But
Okay.
Do we want
Um,
to help them?
well, I'm guessing that this whole area has probably been explored by the other party. Seems like this is where they were. So
And the
I say,
mushroom
yeah,
dude told us, right? Like told us there's another adventure.
Yo,
yeah,
damn,
yeah.
dude. Thank
So
you,
I'm
Smoke.
guessing we
It's
just go
very
back
nice of you,
north.
bro. I appreciate the 14-month
And find
sub.
them.
He's
My God.
he's
Thank you,
And
he's
PvP
dude.
them.
muted.
Welcome in.
Wait, who? Me?
Oh no, he was.
Hello?
Matt was.
I'm here.
Oh,
I'm
never
just
mind.
saying
Oh,
thank you to Smoke.
Oh, okay.
smoke. Oh fuck.
Yeah, I guess we'll just go north. We're go north and head that direction anyway, and just see if we can see what's up with the freezers and just try and collect more intel.
Okay. Give me a second while I check something. Okay, that's there.
Why we wanna care those broke mushroom? They're lame.
All right. They're lame. So you guys come back, and you want to go straight to. You're basically going here.
Where does it come up?
Where does what come up?
Where we came from?
Oh, so you came from here, 11, where this rubble
Oh,
is in that room.
Okay,
You're gonna go
so that's the
through.
bottom of the map.
Yeah.
Can we see what's down? Is this the same?
Do you want to explore the door?
Yeah, I want to check this door out too. Yeah,
It does open.
and this one.
There's another hallway. And there's another hallway here. They appear to be all finished. And you don't find anything of significance unless you're trying to go to the other side of the map. But this hallway appears to be empty.
Okay. Yeah. Can we check out? Can we just clear up this stuff too? Check out these
Sure.
areas on our way over.
I would like you to each roll a perception check for me.
perception check.
Yeah, roll a perception check.
Ooh.
Is it
21.
is this based
Nice.
on sight?
It is based on noise.
Okay, if it's based on sight, then Brillis gets advantage because he wears the robe of eyes. But he did this isn't sight. He's doing pretty well. And
We all did decent.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. I need to. Well, you first.
You want to take a quick break?
No, my stomach hurt. I need to go to bathroom.
No worries. No worries.
Go to the
But what
bathroom.
happened?
I will tell you right now
Anything
that
happened?
you walk through this hall. I'll do it real quick.
Okay.
You walk through this hall. It appears to have been traversed. You see nothing of importance down any of this. You do note this passage. When you walk in here into this side room at the top, who goes in first? I guess Kamaji probably, since you said it.
Yeah, sure.
You walk in. Well, actually, as you approach the door, you feel like there's like a presence around, but you can't. You like look around, you don't see anything. You open the door, it's unlocked, actually ajar, and you look down the hallway. It appears to have been a storage room. A lot of kobold, like old equipment, is in here. You look around, you see nothing, and you walk out, but you just get the feeling like there is somebody around, and you have not located them.
It's under the winter. Let's kill them.
Okay.
Being,
Bathroom for
we're
East.
being watched.
Okay. Well, I'll make it quick.
Now you need to decide where you're going to go next.
He said freezers were north. Right?
Freezers from here would be to the east. So you've already gone north, and now you need to go east.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then we'll go that way.
All right.
We'll check this out too. Did we check this out before? What is this little cave?
You have not. You go in there. It looks like this is where the kobolds would go to the restroom.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just leave again.
It's not too pleasant. You then go into section 127. You do note that there is a blue key over here, or blue door. This has been unlocked and left open. When you walk into a hallway that's very opulent, and then you find the foreman's bedroom. And I will take you to the foreman's bedroom. Keep in mind there is no window, so that is just a wall there. I will leave you here with this picture to think about what you want to do. You do notice that the bed sheets have been slept in, and it looks like people were sleeping on the floors as well. Furniture has been moved around recently. I'll be right back.
Hmm. Weird.
Okay. Are you guys wanting to take a rest here at all? I don't know if you even need to.
Really, my characters do.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm fine. I think I'm missing one spell slot. Yep. 1 second level spell slot missing. That's it. So I'm fine.
Whoops. Okay, got everything back up. Let's go. Sweet. Well, I guess we don't need to do a rest. Anything you want to do in the
I'm
room
pretty
while
sure.
you're here?
Investigate it.
Roll investigation.
I'm definitely curious. 24.
Yeah, you open up the cabinets and you see the foreman pictures of the foreman, their family. It's a Fellis family. It looks like this individual is well off. Their family, you find notes that their family lived in the eastern, well, I guess from where you're at now, it would be southeastern section of the city, in that collapsed area that's now infested with insectoids and arachnids. You also know that he worked here pretty much full time, and he would go on leave for stints of like a couple months at a time. You find all of this in like an old journal that had been tucked at the back of one of the closets. You also see a lot of his like old foreman clothing. You find some work orders. Some of the work orders detail like the need to. These are actually like the need to like restore some of the old hallways here to make them polished, like a lot of kind of standard stuff. But what sticks out to you is that are some letters that had been written from one of his buddies to him from another sector in the city, and it details how they'd been struggling to close this tunnel that they'd opened up deeper into the city that had led down into this very strange cavern. And inside of this cavern, there were these like bioluminescent mushrooms, and many of them were like really tightly like being like grown together in a certain area. And he details like this discovery that it opened up this strange doorway. And so you get all this information from this letter that's detailed by this other foreman.
Does that sounds like on par with the other information we saw and heard about the Silspore passage to the hells or whatever,
Yep.
or to the, what's it called?
The hells.
Yeah. Okay.
It doesn't say anything else.
Okay.
It just talks about the Hive Gate, essentially. The Hive Gate is the
this
structure that opens the Soulspore Passage.
And this is the quarters for the foreman whose office we already saw earlier.
Yep.
No key.
But I will say that you do get a location for the other foreman's office. I'm going to go ahead and reveal some of the map here on your world map, or your mega dungeon map. This is not all like, it's not going to be accurate exactly, but you'll at least have an idea about where you're currently at.
Yeah.
I think you went from here and you've also explored the upper section. And you explored this. Kind of like that, roughly, I think is what you've seen. You know that the other foreman's quarters let me look for it here. Are to the north, this direction. I'll put the hallway leading to it. North part of the map right here. This is the passageway leading to the next section that you would need to go to find this foreman's quarters. You don't know where on this map, next map, but you know that it's in that upper section. This is the main hall. Doesn't mean that there's not another way to go north. That's just the main passageway. Okay.
Okay.
That brings us back to the foreman's bedroom. And I think we're still waiting for east. But you guys can decide what you want to do next, and we keep moving.
We go back to the other map.
Sorry.
All good, bro. So east, we were here. You discovered a blue door that had been already opened. When you walked down the hallway, you found a bedroom. It's a very fancy bedroom. There's no window. Keep that in mind. But this is what it looks like.
Fancy. Okay. Just one bedroom?
This is the foreman's bedroom.
Okay. Foreman. What's foreman?
Person in charge of a section of the city or construction site.
Huh.
Like a boss. Laban.
Let's loot it. Investigation.
You can roll a D100 for the 24. You do find some money, Kamaji. Ruin, you don't find it because Kamaji's already grabbed it.
Then, well.
Oh, there's money too?
Yep.
Oh, cool. Okay.
You
I
find
didn't
a
realize there was
secret
money.
storage compartment under one of the loose boards in the closet that appears to have gone unnoticed. It is 77 platinum pieces, which is like 770 gold. It's quite a lot.
Okay. Ruin was down the hallway going to the bathroom, so before Ruin gets there, I just split it up with me and I don't really know Nizo yet, so I'm gonna just split it between me and Brillis.
Okay.
Hey, honey, you got any gold? Any shiny?
It was 770 gold, so
Nice.
what?
just-
That's 385.
Put it in as platinum, though.
Okay. So so I
Which
guess
button?
I'll take 39 and you take 38.
Okay. Sweet. Yeah, definitely record as platinum. I might do something with that. We'll see. All right. So no rest is needed, it sounds like. So we're going to go back to the other map.
Is that a vase of flowers on the on like the nightstand there?
Yes. In the picture it is.
As-
But
As we leave, Nizo just knocks it off.
the flowers are dead. It's just like rotted plant material,
He just has
material.
to be a cat. He knocks it off and looks stays with himself.
It shatters on the ground.
That's much better on the floor than it was on the nightstand.
I agree.
You guys make it back. I'm going to move you.
Little light decorating never hurt anybody.
I might be growing on you. You might be growing on me. Remains to be seen.
All
Growing.
right.
Where do you want to go next?
Is this a door?
It is.
Let's peek through there.
When you come in here, you notice that you don't even need to do investigation. It's very obvious. There's first a hole in the ground in the middle of the room, and there are charcoal rubbings running from one side of the room and through the open door into the hallway here, all the way down, headed east.
Why is charcoal rubbing?
You just notice, like, on the ground, there's like charcoal streaks on the ground, like someone had left a trail.
Oh,
Just drew a line all the way down the hall.
Okay. I'm not gonna follow it yet, but I'll keep a note of that. I'm just gonna check both these doorways.
Okay. Find another hallway. 2 more doors. These are all unlocked. It appears that somebody has been in here. Everything is looted, and you don't really find anything of interest. It's just like a storage area. You find like a lot of old equipment. There's tool racks in each of the rooms, and the tools have been taken off the racks. So these doors are open, but they have not been entered. And the blue door is there with the lock. Can't open it. That one has a mechanical lock on it.
Okay. I'll pick that one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. All right. That does not work. It remains locked.
Anybody else want to try?
Anybody?
You're trying to pick the lock.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do I have to have tools to do it, or can I just?
You can roll sleight of hand.
Well, you know, I think that a lock is basically nothing but a big shoe on a door. You know. I'm gonna try to use my cobbler's tools.
They always
can unlock this here door.
You have disadvantage, but go for it.
They do always say if the shoe fits, then the key fits. It's kind of the same thing.
Oh yeah, you know.
Oh, check. Can you hear audio now? I don't know why, but Discord was
What
not.
audio?
Okay, should be working. There you go. Thank you, Smoke. I did not catch that. You got a 10, and you are not able to open the lock either. The shoe does not fit.
Oh, you know, doesn't always work as much as you want it to.
That's the end of the road there.
What about down here?
This appears. Hold on. Let me check. Okay. Yeah. So that's there. All right. This has all been. Looks like it's been explored. You come down into this hallway. Again, you find doors left open. I'm going to go ahead and reveal this because as you wander through it, you realize that somebody's already passed through here. Probably the other group that you have learned of. It has all been opened.
It's here. They're here.
No sign of the cooler.
Nope. You know that it's
Nice.
east.
Okay, so we have to go down through that
It's me.
the charcoal rubbings trail.
Yep. And then you see this hole in the ground. You can roll investigation on the hole if you'd like.
Yeah, how big is this hole? How
About
big we
5 feet
talking?
wide.
Oh, it's a big hole.
Daddy, let's
Nice.
go.
All right. Ruin, you determine that this hole was made by one of the hoopla, the big claw creature that can transform sizes. Looks like it burrowed
fuck
right
it.
through the tile into this room.
Where?
Right there,
Where's
right in
the
front of
hole?
you. The hole is right here.
Oh shit! This is a hole.
Yeah. Did you want to climb down it?
No fucking way. That's
Come
the monster.
on.
No, fuck you.
I will say with your nat 20, you know that the hole was dug going down, not going up.
That's
Oh.
good.
Wait, what you talking about? Of course it's going down. There's a hole on the floor, right?
Well,
Well, it could
what
have
if it
been.
burrowed up?
It could have.
It could have burrowed up into the room, and maybe it's right behind you.
What?
The creature went down first, didn't
Oh.
come up first.
Oh.
So it fled from here to somewhere else.
Oh, now I understand. So it's not like he come from underground and make this hole. It's like
Right,
he
right.
dig the hole and go down.
Everybody else that
Okay.
rolled thinks that it came up, but you realize that it actually went down.
Yeah. And I tell them, we don't want to go down there. The monster is down there. I can tell.
Well,
That's filthy, creepy, disgusting.
hopefully this
Creature.
isn't a passageway it uses frequently, and this was just a one-time thing.
Where to?
East, I suppose.
Yes, always go east.
I guess it's either east or we go north and try to find a key. But
Up to you which way you want to go
feel like-
first.
we're already here.
Okay. All right, I need that map. Keep in mind that might be a shorter session today. We shall see.
Oh, if we catch the other group.
It's possible. We'll see. All right, as you travel down the hallway, it grows hotter and hotter by the step. You see that there is water that is spilled down the hall. The doors on the right and the left are open, and there's it's just filled with steam.
Your screen on the stream fucked up.
Hold on. Thank you. God, this map system just is so annoying to deal with. Thank you, East. There you go.
It's still fucked up.
You can only see a little bit of the map. Okay.
Okay.
All right. They're both doors are open.
Both doors are open. You want to peek inside each? The one on the left is,
Yeah.
or the top is hotter than the one on the bottom.
I gotta check out the bottom one.
All right, when you go to the bottom, you notice that there is just water everywhere. There is rotted meat and mold all over the walls. It's such a putrid smell that you feel this involuntary need to retch. You're gonna have to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 15.
You retch. You begin to heave as you throw up in the room. It's quite overwhelming. This stuff has been down here for a long time, and the smell is unbearable.
It smell like.
Seeing a goblin puke from rotted food makes me question if it's even safe to go in there. Someone check the top door.
Yeah, Brillis creates a mage hand and then uses it to close the door.
Oh, okay. Door is shut. You're still
Oh.
standing in water, and it still smells, and there's lots of steam. It's very hot on the other side of the door, just ahead of you here.
Yeah, I'm gonna open it.
Disgusting.
It's already ajar, but when you push it open, you do notice this. The floor is glowing hot, and there appears to be like a large scar in the ground where there is a bunch of lava.
Okay. And there's 2 doors.
There's 2 doors.
Like, how hot is the floor? Like, can I touch the floor without like melting my shoes or?
Are you testing it? You want to roll investigation?
Yeah,
Actually?
I'm gonna like put my hand above it, you know.
It's hot. It's very, very hot. Inadvisable to try and step on the surface without any shoes. It will probably melt if you stand on it for too long. You're uncertain. If you're quick enough, it might be okay.
And are either of the doors open or are they both shut?
The one on the right is ajar.
We're gonna mage hand again and try to open that up.
You want to mage hand them?
Yep.
Okay.
Open them up. Yeah, open both doors.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I do have some good shoes for lava, but I'm gonna save them when we really need them. I'm just gonna use the old mage hand.
How about we let the robot go? He's a robot.
You can see this much from that door. And then from here, you see that there's another blue lock on the other side, and then a room that's just completely aglow. Up in this room, though, you do see that there are like some interesting tools up here that you might be excited to get. One of them are cooking utensils, which are hanging along the wall. The other is some random items that you could roll for. It's up to you if you want to use the mage hand. I don't know if you have the range to do it.
How far away is it?
The tools are here on the wall and here.
I do have distance spell, so I can use sorcery points to make it go longer. Oh, there's some stuff outside the range of my mage hand there. Is it worth extending my range out to find them?
Up to you. I'm not really sure. He said it's a random roll, so.
Okay, well, I'm gonna just see what's going on there. So I use my sorcery point to extend it out, so I have enough range now to do it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a D100.
Alright, spend a sorcery point, roll a D100. 64.
You find a pyramid of sticky black incense that smells very bad.
Oof. Oh, I'm not sure this is something I needed to get there.
You can roll a history check on that.
I wonder if this thing has a history to it.
Uncertain.
Can everyone do it?
Everybody could roll it, yeah.
Yeah. 9.
History. There it is.
Nizo, you put together that this pyramid is actually the architecture is associated with fiends.
I'm surprised that none of you know that the architecture of this stinky black pyramid's related to fiends.
So what is that thing?
A pyramid?
Yeah.
It's a shape. You know, like in Egypt, the pyramids.
Oh, let me Google it.
It's PY. Oh, it's right there. You can read. You can see the spelling already.
Oh, pyramid.
A pyramid. Yeah.
What? Like a little pyramid?
Yep. A pyramid of
Yeah.
sticky black incense. It smells very bad.
Huh. Oh.
So you suspect that possibly a fiend has been in the area, which makes sense. There is lava and it's hot.
They don't mind that.
They don't mind that. Where do you want to go from here?
Um, I'll use a ritual cast of Tensor's floating disc,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna play it safe, and I'm gonna Misty step across, and then
As you
as I'm gonna have everybody get on the disc so that they can float across safely.
Okay, when you get to this spot, it is overwhelmingly hot. Go ahead and roll a Constitution check. Actually, saving throw. Sorry.
Well, I can stand like because I can teleport 30 feet, so I can like. Well, I guess it's about 30 feet. Yeah, true. What con saving throw?
Yep. Okay, that
Holy
passes.
shit.
You're gonna see a lot. Okay, from your perspective, you basically get a view of the whole area here.
Oh my god.
Tensor's floating skillet. I love that.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be. I didn't realize how hot it was. If I couldn't even stand in the doorway without that just being 3 feet above the ground is probably not gonna be enough. But maybe it'll definitely help a little bit.
Let's see. You're going this direction, so we'd be. I don't know, something like this. We'll just uncover it for now.
Holy shit.
Giving you a little extra, but. And then this way you can kind of see up until.
Oh shit. Now we know why we need a refrigerator.
Something like that. That's probably pretty close.
Oh, it's a big room,
It's a big room. A lot going on
big
here.
cavern, I guess. Not really a room.
Yeah, the lava appears to be flowing from the north side to the south side. It's not moving quick at all. It's very, very slow. There is a very large bridge that goes quite high over the top of the lava here. It does appear to still be intact, though you can roll a perception check on it to know a little bit more about it. You also see a pyramid structure on the far side of the river. It is not made of incense. It does appear to be some kind of altar fixed to the ground. There is a statue of a fiend on top of it. And that statue, roll a perception check, is Mistress Balana.
Valana, we didn't know her name.
The mistress. It says Mistress Balana on a plaque below it. In big letters.
This? Is it this?
Yep.
Yeah. With this lava, is this like lava river like with like a shore of lava, or is there like a cliff and then lava at the base of the cliff?
There's no cliff. It's maybe half a foot drop, and then it goes to the lava.
Okay, so but it's not a shore.
Nope.
There's like a small cliff.
I will say though that the edge of it, anything with orange, is hot to the touch. Or
Okay.
yellow, I guess.
I'm just gonna go like I have to go like 20 feet away from the door so that the disc gets pulled across.
Okay.
So they'll all get across, but they're floating across 3 feet above the surface on a circular plane of force.
So are
It is
we
so hot
with
against the wall.
Kamaji?
Like you can't even touch the wall. The heat is, it makes the wall too hot. You're gonna have to roll another Constitution saving throw as you move deeper into this section here. You are perspiring. It's almost unbearable.
Wait,
Are
me or
we
them?
Yep, you.
I thought okay. We're just where I'm at right now.
Yep,
Okay.
so are we there?
you floated
Yeah, they're.
across. Yeah,
Well,
you're hanging on.
I'm not.
But
I'm not floating. I'm just walking. Now
but
they're floating across.
They're floating. Okay.
Yeah.
So we do the Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
Okay. Oh shit! Ah, by the way, I actually got this.
You failed. You have
So
something to change it.
I got this.
Frost.
Rose brand
Brand.
long sword.
Let's see what it does.
If uh
What's the
If-
roll to pass?
It is not. This is not. You extinguish all non-magical flames. Oh my god. Okay, so the ice just cools everything in front of you, and it reduces the heat so significantly that you don't have to roll con saves while you're within 30 feet. So just keep that in mind. As long as you're
Let's
standing
go.
next to Ruin, you are
Yeah, come
Gouda.
close to me.
By the way, we got another thing. There is a staff of fire in the
Yeah.
shared treasure.
You guys moving further south? Also, you should keep in mind that you see like an imp's body right here in that area.
Okay.
Im's body? Where?
Way down here. You just see its wing.
Oh.
Are you guys moving further?
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go check this out over here.
Okay. When you get to here, you find another door leading into this room. Its door is open.
It's open.
Mm-hmm.
Does it stink from a distance?
It does.
Okay, I'm not gonna go in then.
Okay.
I'm just gonna skirt around since we have this sword.
Yep. You keep moving. You're unaffected by the heat now.
I am the refrigerator.
This looks like it used to be the framework for some kind of artisan shop a long time ago or something. You're not sure what. It's all in ruins now, and just nothing is there but the structure itself. It looks like much of the structure
think-
actually melted in the river that is passing it by. As you get further down, you get closer to the bridge. You see that it is traversable. You can roll an investigation check on the bridge to know a little bit more about it.
Investigation.
Move you guys down here.
15.
15, huh?
21 for Nizo.
Nizo, you see that many of the supports have worn thin and they are deteriorating, so it would be dangerous to cross the bridge, but it is, the safest. It is a safe way across if you can make it over before it collapses. But you do have Tincher's floating disc. So
Trust
it's
me
probably
when
better
I
choice.
tell you that this bridge is not particularly safe. You don't really go here for the craftsmanship, but if we make it across, we should be okay.
We don't really have any reason to go across. I'm not really willing to risk my life today for no reason.
Okay.
What
Continue
is,
going down.
Is this a
Hallway.
door or no?
There is a door. It is unlocked when you open it. You see a hall. Goes 2 different directions.
I'll go check out south.
Okay. You notice that this looks like it used to be an old brewery or winery. There are kegs all over. You see them lining the walls, lots of storage. You do notice that there is some over here. 2 bottles are missing from the rack. You could take a bottle if you'd like. This door is open. You see drops of smoldering ash on the ground leading around the corner and down this direction.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what kind of bottles are they?
Appear to be wine in this corner.
Does it have any sort of label on it, or does it look? It looks probably really old. I'm guessing probably corked.
It's corked. It's an imperial vintage, is what it says on the label.
But like by corked, I mean like it's gone bad probably if it's like really old.
Oh my gosh.
You could
Can I
check.
tell? Can I see through the glass to see if the cork is deteriorated?
This cork is made out of a special material that has not deteriorated.
All right, I'll grab a couple bottles.
Fellas, wine is made to last.
Interesting. All right.
I'm not much of a
Let's-
drinker, but if you see any nip in there, any Nepitacataria, I'd be happy to take it off your hands for you.
Yeah, I know. Calm down over there.
Guitar is so good.
Tail starts twitching.
Can I? Let's check these doors. Let's check these doors before we go down the hallway.
Sure. You come down in here and you notice that this room has been looted. The doors are all open and unlocked. In the next room, you see that it had been occupied. There is smoldering ash on the ground. The far door is, there is a far door, but it is shut. Doesn't look like it has been opened. There is a hallway here that leads back out toward the river. Do you want to follow the smoldering trail?
Yeah.
Okay, that brings you way over here. When you get down to this area, you do notice the kegs against the corner. Looks like they've also been looted. You get down here and you see that there's a big mess. There are these large kegs with arms and legs that have been cut up into pieces. Their metal bands that would go around the keg to seal it shut have been stripped off. It appears that these kegs were possibly some kind of creature. You're not sure. But there's beer and ale just like all over the ground. It appears that there's some kind of battle.
Is there organic material to them, or are they just like?
Yeah, there was like yeah, they were like made. They're like sentient kegs. Do you remember the
Yeah,
ones
but like,
from Wreck and Mark?
is there like meat inside? Like it said they're cut up, but are they like is it just like a bunch of like metal pieces and wood and joints that look like their arms and legs, or is it like is there like meat and muscle inside?
No, they don't have meat and muscle inside.
Okay.
Hey,
It's
robot.
very, I was gonna eat it otherwise.
That's fair. I wish I
What?
had done that,
Are you
but I didn't
Gridlock?
say that previously, so I have to stick with what I'd said.
Yeah.
Okay, when you
Okay.
guys get to
What's this
the
creature?
end of the hall, you see several individuals standing around in a circle. There is a large fiend on the ground. Its body lays still. You kind of you're probably stop actually right here because you're somewhat surprised. You see them just around the corner and they look at you. And this is where we have to end our session. If you guys are available Wednesday, we could potentially play Wednesday. If not, then we will reschedule it for next Monday. But you have caught up to the other group.
We stopped that this early. Yeah.
I have to, because now the groups are combined and we have to move forward together as a single group for a while, actually, because you guys caught up pretty quick.
We don't
Now
have
it's
to.
time to PvP. Let's go. Sneak attack.
We can see how
we could,
we'll definitely see how that goes. That interaction goes next session, but basically it's either this Wednesday or next Monday.
I mean, we're not gonna attack them.
6-person party.
They loot our loot.
We don't really like. I don't know. Like, I don't really have a want or need for a lot of the loot at this point. We're already so rich.
I will say this:
Yeah,
when you're
actually,
looking at them,
that's true.
the Harangon is standing there with a battle axe strapped, like a huge battle axe strapped to his back, and a very demonic looking whip in his right hand.
I mean, everything we've heard about these people so far has been good, and they're friends with the mushroom people, and seem somewhat aligned with us. Although I don't fully know
Right.
how this is gonna go because I don't really know their wants or needs and standing in the world. I mean, I think they're from here. I don't know if they're like, I don't really know. So we'll see.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting. We're they're like considerably lower level than us too, which is gonna make it interesting playing with them.
Yeah, they're level 6 or 7, I think.
Yeah, and I'm like
11.
probably, yeah, probably
So.
a combat encounter soon. Would make me a 12 pretty soon.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. But I guess my question is, do you guys want to play Wednesday or do you want to wait till Monday?
I have work on Wednesday.
Okay.
Your Wednesday is my Thursday, right?
Yeah. So if we can't, then we will meet back up on Monday.
Okay.
Sound good?
I'm fine
Yeah,
with yeah.
the only other days that I could even theoretically do would be Sunday or Tuesday, but
That's okay. Well, Monday is fine. Just means that I have to think of something else for them on Wednesday. Okay. Crazy. This will be interesting.
Wait, how
moving
we
through this with a 6-person party.
you know, I could actually play on Wednesday, but not until like maybe like 30 probably to be safe, probably like an hour after we normally start.
It's pretty
you say
late.
6 people party?
Yeah. I don't know, Eric. What do you think?
Yeah, it's possible. I have to check that it actually might be a good day for me this week, but I'll have to get back to you.
Okay, let me know. Maybe what I'll do is I'll make a DM for all 6 of you now that you've
Yeah.
officially met in game, and then we can see if it will work. If it doesn't work, we'll just stick to Monday because I think everyone in that group said Monday would be fine.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that might just be easier than in general because
Yeah.
like I'd be getting out of work and like I don't really have a set time I will be out, but I mean, an hour after we normally start should be pretty safe.
Yeah.
Um, but I mean, Monday just always works. Like I've planned my life
Yeah.
around having this time slot free, so
Same.
Cool. All right.
Okay.
Exciting. Crazy.
cool.
6-person party. That's going to be wild. I was going to say, just keep in mind, like, turn orders are going to have to be pretty succinct. And I'm probably have to call out names. Well, I'll try to give you guys turns to do stuff. Definitely feel free to RP, but when we encounter something, I'll probably go in like an order, just because it's gonna be
It's gonna be
a lot.
It's gonna be kind of funny just because we're gonna be like significantly better than them at pretty much everything.
Yes, but I have bolstered them in other ways.
I'm sure they probably know more about what's going on down here than we do, being that they're from here. Maybe I don't know. Although we do have Nizo in our party, so
True.
that also he probably knows more than anyone.
True. Okay. Well, GG's everybody. Sorry if it was I know it's a shorter session, but I think it's good that we have the party together and we can kind of now move through this and toward our main goal, which is for you, the Emperor. Whatever that means.
It's definitely.
Is that our main goal? I thought our main goal was to get the heck out of here.
Oh, that too, I
No,
guess.
our main
nice.
goal. Our main goal is to find V33.
Nizo's main goal is to find the Emperor, and Brillis's main goal is to find his family.
True.
And
Isn't
Rune's
like
main
it-
goal
I mean,
is find
Isn't it
Meru's
like
Kamaji.
very obvious that isn't the Emperor like I thought it was like pretty much set in stone the Emperor's got to be dead because like Nizo
Yeah.
basically said as
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
That he was the only one
Yeah.
that had the cryo sleep ability to do that. So, like, I didn't think I didn't realize the Emperor was like even a storyline anymore. I thought that was like over.
But we don't know.
I guess
We don't know.
Nizo's more just wants to
I think-
dance on
I
his
mean, we-
grave, so to speak.
I mean, as far as Kamaji knows, he does know, and the Emperor is dead. And I mean, look at this place. It's
Wait.
like there's no empire, there's no emperor. Like there's just one cat that just woke up and thinks that was a thing, and it's not. And now there's still fellas up top. They're just like
East.
different now.
East. Salt in chat says, "Bring it, East." Tier PvP.
Let's go, duel!
PvP!
1v1 me!
Sweet.
Yeah, but I think Nizo actually like he the only thing he know is like he lost the battle and then he's too injured, so put himself in the like sleep, frozen sleep, and when he woke up already 1,000 years later.
Yeah.
So he won't know like if Emperor's still there. The Emperor
Yeah, but
might do the
he
same
told-
thing, you know?
Not according to Nizo. Nizo told us that he invented the cryosleep technology and nobody else had access to that. Like he already celebrated the Emperor's death.
Oh, really?
But there are ways to potentially keep yourself alive other than cryosleep, and so Nizo wants to make sure.
Yeah, maybe
And
become
the
a
Lich in this grave.
I mean,
Lich Velas.
that's fair, but like I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like I mean, the Emperor still could be alive, but according to everything that we know, we believe him to be dead. So like that's
Yeah.
not like a motivation for our characters right now. Is my point.
Yeah, like as
Well,
Kamaji, for sure. I would think you would all think
Yeah.
that about the Emperor. You're like, there's no way he's alive, you know?
Yeah, like
Nigel
especially
just
like
wants to be sure. Like that's the defining mission of
well,
his. So he wants to, finish it up.
Yeah. Because to him,
well,
it
I
was
mean that's
yesterday, right?
I
Yeah.
mean but that's not really like you can't. There's no finish. You can't prove that he's unless you see his dead body from like that's been sitting for 1,000 years or whatever. You can never. There's probably no way to prove that he's dead. Like, so you're kind of like you're just never gonna where you don't have any sort of like lead or anything. Everything you would think would be that he would be dead. I feel like our
and
main
even
motivation right now is just getting out of here. Like I don't, and maybe following up with this fiend, but like I don't even know that we like Kamaji really cares about that. Like I mean, so
yeah,
what if the fiend succeeds down here, which she technically like as far as I know she can't because I took a piece that she needs to get the generator working. So she can't get the generator close to her working. There's other generators, but like I don't know if are close enough to the Warforged or whatever. But like even if she does bring up Warforged, like there's nothing down here to take over besides a small little clan of mushrooms. Like I don't know. I don't think Kamaji's like super motivated to do anything but get out of here
Oh
to
yeah,
get back
and
to what
Phyllis
our
wants to
real
get back
mission
up
is.
just because his family's up top, so he wants to get back up there.
Yeah, yeah.
you just want to make money.
Brillis knows that his family's up top, and Kamaji also knows that Ren the Nightwalker's up there, and he's every minute we spend down here is another minute that like that our world is in danger. That
Well,
Awani is in danger.
we should find so now we got Nizel, we should bring back the Warforged army to against the Nightwalker. Right? That just sounds
Now
like a
that's
good idea.
now that is a good idea. That is a solid idea.
But
Also,
Nizel probably don't want to though. Like
That's some good. That's a good motivator to be down here to find the
Yep.
Warforged to turn them to our cause. But I think Kamaji would be pretty aware that asking Nizo to do that is like basically the exact same thing that the Emperor
like the
did,
Emperor,
and the
yeah.
exact same thing that the Fiend wants to do. It's just
Yes.
like I believe my cause to be good, so it's different. It's not really a captivating moral argument for somebody that he just met that seems to be kind of a dick.
Yep.
Yeah, you remember when we got captured by the Nightwalker and you see your most the Kamaji's nightmare is like he become too powerful and wait, what's that? I forgot a little bit. Like you Kamaji afraid Kamaji want to have power to do some great thing, but afraid
No,
to
he
because
would.
the
It
power.
was that he would get a bunch. I think it was that he would get powerful, but he would lack the power to do what like to save the people he loved the most type of thing.
yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
The power wouldn't be enough to. He would never have enough power to meet his goals and to save who he wanted to save or whatever.
And become evil. Mm.
Well, GG's. I am going to
GG.
end the stream here. I will post this one as a part A and a part B because we had that weird outage. So hopefully that fixes it. But yeah,
Okay.
thanks for tuning in. We're going to go ahead and end here. I'm going to go ahead and play our outro song. Happy trails.
I guess I couldn't stand it. Now I finally feel free as we explore this planet. Your help is what I need. Roll the dice and make your move. I've got nothing left to prove. I know that you will have my hand as we navigate the strange land. I know I was feeling trapped. What I needed was liberation. Now I know you got my back as we continue our exploration. Roll the dice and make your move. I've got nothing left to prove. I know that you